Sig Sauer states that the P320 is the most tested handgun in human history, and it is not the problem. You are the problem. He's the problem. That guy's the problem. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, The Average. Sig's path to bankruptcy and another Sig statement. Video enjoyer that your mom says that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's video is I'm going to give you my predictions on the bankruptcy of Sig Sauer and when it will occur and how it will occur, and as well as go over some key points that were gone over in Sig's new statement to the public. Now, if I had to give one piece of advice to Sig Sauer at this point, that would be shut up. Stop talking. You've made the situation so much worse by not admitting fault, by making aggressive statements at your customer base, at the contract holders, and more importantly, just gaslighting everybody, right? So if I had one piece of advice for Sig Sauer, it would be stop talking, all right? We're going to go over a bunch of stuff today, but as always, hit the like button. You guys are awesome, okay? The llamas out there, the combat llamas, you guys understand it. You guys get it. Leave a llama emoji down below. And more importantly, hit the like button. If everyone hits the like button and this video gets at least 500 likes, I'll continue covering the Sig drama until I die at 5 in the morning from trying to film videos on the latest updates of the Sig drama. So hit the like button and leave your predictions down below on when Sig will go bankrupt and how it will happen. First and foremost, I believe Sig will go bankrupt by losing one branch of the military's contract. If the Air Force or the Army, which I predict both will, or the Marine Corps, comes out and says, okay, the gun is not safe, here's the reason why, it's the modularity issues, it's the tolerance stacking, it's the striker safety, whatever the issue that they find for the reason the airmen being killed or all the negligent or uncommitted discharges or the Marine Corps report of the gun going off in the holster while the weapon's on safe, okay, safety engaged, gun goes off in the holster. If just one branch of the military, right, hopefully the Army, because I'm in the Army, and not that I represent the Army or Department of Defense, but if just one of them, hopefully my branch, says this gun sucks, it's unsafe, Sig is cooked instantly. It will be a waterfall effect that will be echoed for all time, just like the Remington 700 issue and a bunch of other issues that we know about with other weapons. It will be echoed forever. And it's not like this is the first gun that has had quality control issues at Sig Sauer. We know about the Sig Cross. We know about the P365, the XM250, the XM7, you name it. Pretty much every weapon that Sig has made in the past 15 to 20 years has had major issues. But I believe that is what will cause Sig to go bankrupt, because at this point, they're not taking any ownership. They're blaming everybody. They're not taking any accountability. They're not changing anything with the guns. They're continuing to sell bad products, the ones they can sell, because they did halt production on 5 million of them. I've covered that in the past. So that is what I believe will lead to Sig's bankruptcy. You guys let me know in the comments on that. Now, let's talk about their statement, because their statement is taking the Tim Kennedy approach, blaming everybody else and taking no ownership. First and foremost, the narrative and the manner in which they have spoken and are speaking has gone from being super aggressive with the Sig Sauer it ends today statements. Now, it's very neutral, but passive aggressive, okay? They previously have stated the Sig cannot go off without, or the M18 cannot go out without a complete trigger pull. Now, they are saying that the guns cannot go off unless there's any rearward travel. Go read the statement. They're saying the guns cannot go off unless there is any movement of the trigger being moved to the rear. Okay, that is their words. The trigger moved to the rear. That is a very, very, very different thing. That is lawyer speak. They are admitting passively that the guns can go off if there's any rearward travel at all. Go check out Wyoming Gun Project. Go check out all my buddies, all my fellow gun tubers work on this, right? Everyone's covering this at this point. I mean, you name it. Protraband, Focus Trip, Ben Stager, VSO Gun Channel, freaking Valhalla VFT. Everyone and their mother are out here claiming or making statements on this because it's hilarious, because Sig is trying to get away with murder right now. So they've changed their narrative, saying that with any rearward travel, the gun can go off. That's not duty rated. That's not competition rated. That's not concealed carry rated. That's not anything rated. That's just a bad product. They've also said that it's the most tested weapon in human handgun history. In human history. That's not, I mean, It might be by the end of all this, it might be, but it wasn't when it went into military service with the MHS trials. We know that. We know they only did a 5,000 round, 7,000 round test that were inconclusive. We know that it had drop safety issues, guns going off, rear sights flying off and blinding operators, killing people in the holster, allegedly, losing in court. We know all these issues with the 320, with the SIG Cross, with the M7. They're just a bad company. Okay, I want to talk about next the FBI. They are basically saying that the FBI released their findings with the Michigan State Police improperly. They're mad that the documents that Protraban and myself and everybody else have released were released improperly. They're also stating that the findings were inconclusive, which is not what that report finds. The report finds that there are issues with the striker steer safety and issues with the internal components and safety components of the SIG P320, causing the Michigan State Police to not trust it. Now, they say that that report is inconclusive. That's factually inaccurate. You can go read that report right now. It's all public information due to whistleblower reports. You can go read that right now. They're also saying that they're trying to sue every range or police department or agency that have dropped the P320. They're trying to call for their audience to whistleblow on the ranges that are dropping the SIG P320. That is hilarious because we know of issues, right? So don't fall victim to this, of course. But just more gaslighting on their part. So they changed their narrative on the trigger pull thing. They're going after the FBI. They're going after the Department of Homeland Security and ICE, saying that ICE didn't drop the P320 because it was unsafe. They dropped it because they just wanted the Glock Gen 5. No. Anytime an agency changes direction from a major weapon system to another major weapon system, there's an issue. And you can go look at Chicago Police Department, freaking ICE, the FBI, the Air Force halting, and like 30 to 40, other agencies that have gone away from the SIG P320. It's a lot at this point, so the gaslighting must end, right? The reason why everyone hates your gun is because it's broken, period, okay? So I'll just kind of leave you guys with this. There's a lot in the report or in the statement that they made, most of which is complete bullshit. They take no accountability. They gaslight the audience. They don't admit failure. They're just trying to change the narrative to benefit them. To leave you with this, okay? If SIG loses one more major contract with the military, that will lead to their bankruptcy. They know this. That's why they're suing everybody right now. That's why they're panicking. That's why they're making this statement. Don't buy SIG products. If you take anything I say seriously at all, don't carry a SIG P320. Don't carry an M7 rifle unless you're forced to do so. Don't buy any SIG product. Don't. Do not support this company. They are bad news bears. They are not men of standards and character. They are men of, at this point, no integrity, lack of integrity, no moral compass. Do not support Sig Sauer. Anyway, that's a lot of talking, guys. Like the video, comment, leave your predictions on what will happen with all this SIG stuff, and let me know if are you angry at SIG? Like, be honest. Like, this has gotten a little bit out of control, so leave all those statements down below. Engaging with the video, sharing the video, doing all the stuff helps out more than you know. If you want to donate monetarily, thank you. This channel is funded 100% by you guys. I do a ton of burn down testing on the channel and actual testing, other than just sitting in the Bronco, the ballistic Bronco, and talking to you. So if you want to support monetarily, just join the Patreon. It gets you access to a closed Discord server. Thank you for doing that. It's only $5. Helps out a ton. Or just donate to the ammunition fund. That's a lot of talking. Have a good day, guys. Until next time, it's going to be Trench Grenade, your average. For Sig Sauer, it finally ends. Video enjoyer that your mom says. We have it all signing out. Cheers.